Hello, aspiring braider. Today I'm here to show you how to create these awesome Dutch braids. These braids are amazing because they are a basis for so many cute hairstyles, and they stand out nicely on their own too. I know when you're first starting off braiding, terms like French or Dutch braids can be confusing, and the braiding process itself can be intimidating. I'm here to break down everything and make it super simple for you. Let's get started. So first off, please make sure you start off with brushed hair. If you don't brush your hair, it's going to get tangled on the ends much easier when you're braiding, which can make you drop the braid to detangle and essentially make you restart the whole process. Detangled hair is happy hair. I start off with parting my hair down the middle since I'm going to show this braid as two side braids. I recommend doing this for practice as it's much easier to see what you're doing on the side rather than the back. I also tie the rest of my hair away so I don't accidentally grab any from the other side while I work on this one. Next, I'm going to decide where I want to start my braid. If I pick up larger starting pieces, it's going to start lower on my head. And if I pick up smaller starting pieces, it will start higher on my head. For this style, I'm going to start higher because I just like how that looks better. Next, I pick up 3 strands to start the braid. So I'm going to put my left strand under the middle strand, and then my right strand under the middle strand. I'm going to do 1 stitch on each side before I start adding in more hair. What I do is I drop the outermost strand that goes under the middle next, while holding my other strands nice and tight, and then I scoop hair from the same side as the strand I dropped. Then I add my new hair to my dropped hair and tuck them both under the middle at the same time. So basically, every time you're about to put a strand under the middle, grab some hair, add it to that strand, and then tuck them both under the middle. You see this here. Drop, add, and tuck both. You drop, you add the hair, and tuck both. The main thing to practice here is to make sure you're holding your hair tight. This probably is the hardest thing to do when you start off, so start experimenting with the most comfortable way to keep the strands in place. The tighter you hold the strands, the more defined and secure the braid will be. A Dutch braid simply means your side strands go under your middle strand, rather than over top it. I do this a little differently than how you traditionally do a French or Dutch braid, but this is how I taught myself to do it, and I find it's easier to get the hang of when you're new to braiding. As I go down my braid, I gently tug on the sides to pancake them a bit. I tend to do this as I go since it's a little bit harder to do it all the way at the end. You can skip this step if you like a more polished look to your braids. You can even smooth down your flyaways with gel or hairspray afterward to elevate that polished look. But for me, I often go for more fluffy, messy braids because I like how it makes my hair look thicker and softens the entire hairstyle nicely. Remember to be gentle when you practice pancaking, as it does take a bit of trial and error to get it right. Isn't it just so cute when it's finished though? On the other side, I do the exact same thing. I grab 3 pieces and do 1 stitch on each side without adding any hair. I then drop, add hair, and tuck both underneath. Please remember you can pause this video and replay anything that looks confusing. And don't give up. I know when you're starting off braiding can be frustrating, but it's so fun and worthwhile once you have some practice in. I continue the same pattern all the way down and fluff it out. I finished by pulling some base framing pieces on the side of my head and around my ears to soften my hairline. And this is the finished look. I hope this video helps you tackle Dutch braiding. Please like and subscribe for more hair tutorials. I love doing hair and I'm excited to share more with you guys. I'll catch you next time.